What is going on YouTube? It's your boy Matt Get the Hands back to you with another video. And as you can tell, my boy Trey right here has been growing his hair out for the longest, but he was ready for a transformation, for a back to school haircut. My man right here, I had fun doing this haircut and this transformation. Right here, I have the number 2 guard on, I believe. The haircut that he showed me that he wanted was a faux hawk. So I'm gonna go ahead and take that 2 all the way up kind of to the ridge of his head, and then I'll come back with a 3 guard to kind of blend that in, because he wants like a true faux hawk, like, you know, kind of where it comes to the middle. He don't want it too wide, he kind of wanted it skinny. So, and he has the curls up top. I kind of wanted him to do the full mohawk, but hey, my boy Trey knows what he wanted. He showed me a picture, he's had this haircut before, so I'm gonna go ahead and go with that. Now it's not only gonna be just a faux hawk. It's a transformation. It's a dope transformation. You're gonna love it. We're gonna do a 1 on the sides. I'm just knocking down the hair with a number 2 guard, and I'm using my cordless wall seniors with my Stay Gifted transparent clipper cover. Guys, if y'all hear a little bit of noise in the background, I am in my car at the moment recording the voiceover, and it's pouring rain. So if you hear the raindrops, it's soothing. Go with it. But right now I'm just knocking down the hair all the way down. I want to, clean up my canvas and make sure when I pass the 1 through it, I don't have to go through a whole bunch of bulk. So basically we're just getting rid of the bulk, kind of shaping up the rough draft of the haircut. Now, my client wanted a part in his head, and I suggested maybe doing something different, and he said, well, what if we do something that, that has like a T in it, because his name is Trey. So we did like a custom part in his head on the other side. We did like a capital T, kind of like in a modern hip hop kind of way. It's graffiti type of lettering, but we just did a letter T. We used some color enhancements, and it just made the haircut pop, made the design pop. So stay tuned. But right here, after we pass the 2 guard, now I have my 1 guard, and the lever is closed. The reason why you saw me switch clippers is because the other one was dying. So that's why it's good to have that power clip on there. Right now my other one's charging, laying down. It's not plugged in, it's just laying down on the power mat. So right here, this is the 1 guard closed, and then we're gonna go ahead and put it in the middle, going up about another 1/2 inch. And then we'll open it all the way, so 1 1/2, and go right underneath that 2. We're gonna take that 1 1/2 guard and kind of just blend that into the top. Not the 1 guard, but the 1 1/2 guard. And I'm sure you could have used the 1 guard open, but I like to, just, be careful and be safe and just use the guard system. Sometimes I can skip the guards, but that 1 1/2 does do a lot of work. It helps out a lot. So I think my man already looks better than when he came in. Man, he grew his, I don't know how long he grew his hair out for. Probably more than 2 months. More than 2 months. But it's dope, man. It's funny. This kid has some amazing character, a great personality, and towards the end, it gets pretty funny. Alright, so what you do to one side, you do to the other. We're going to go ahead and run that 1 guard on the bottom, and we're going to go ahead and fade that into the top. I'm using the wall premium guards as well. We're also going to trim the top a little bit too, kind of give that effect of short to long in the front, because that faux hawk look, you want to kind of short to long. So right here I have the lever midway open, going up about 1/2 inch. Now the lever is all the way open with the 1 guard, and as you can tell, it's blending right into that 2, but I'll take my 1 1/2 guard and just favor the corners of that guard, that way you can blend right in. It's not really disconnected. It's it blends in from that 1 1/2 or that 2 rather, so it's not really a disconnection. It's just a true faux hawk. He wants that kind of like real tight, all the way into the middle look, that real tight curl faux hawk. So right here we're going to cut the back off. I don't believe I'm using my 2 open. Just blending that in. We're also going to taper the back of the neck too, guys. Alright, so right here I'm using my Gold FX skeleton trimmers. And as you can tell, I have the Tune 45 power clip on them. So when I lay them down on my power mat, boom, they're charging. They're never going to die. The only reason why one of my seniors died is because I only had one power clip, guys. So I already know in comments, oh, well, your seniors died. I already know y'all gonna say that. But I started with the liver closed and I put it in the middle. Now it's all the way open. Even though there's a 1. So remember earlier I was saying you can skip a guard. Normally you'd go to a half guard to kind of blend it in. But what I'm using is I'm using my corner work. And the lever's all the way open. There's a 1 on the sides, guys. And I'm just favoring that left side and right side of that corner to blend that lever open into the 1. And then what I do is I'll just work my way back down and lever play. I'll just start to slowly close that lever. If it doesn't cut, then I can work, you know, close the lever even more. But as you can tell, it's blending right into that 1. Alright, so now the lineup. I swear, once you put a lineup on a haircut, guys, number 1, you're going to see a lot of flaws. You're going to see a little bit of dark spots, a little bit of mistakes, some detail work that you can do. But also, it just brings the haircut to a whole nother level. Right here, taking that corner, like my boy Get Beam says, just Tokyo drifting right around that sideburn. And as you can tell, my man has a pretty full hairline. But you also want to make sure it's proportionate to the client's head shape, to his face shape. You want to make sure that it's not too close. I know they have, I know he has like a real natural lineup and a lot of baby hairs. But we're gonna customize it to his shape of his face. It's not gonna be pushed back. It's not gonna be too close. It's gonna be just right. Look at that, man. I ain't even hit it with the razor yet. These trimmers, I swear, best on the market. Right here, he's feeling himself because I have like a flip out screen so he can see what his haircut is looking like. So right here, I just have some clips. I'm gonna go ahead and brush his baby hairs down. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and knock it down with the 1 open, right, with the grain. And as you can tell, like, normally a lot of barbers would go straight to where his hairline is at, and it's way up there. But I wanted to zoom in because there's a lot of baby hairs that you could comb down. And if your trimmers are set really nice, where they don't bite but they cut good, you could bring out the baby hairs. You can bring out his hairline. You don't want to put it too high. Look at that. Oh. So like I was saying, you can tell, like, you can make his edge really close, but you don't want to do that. You want to make it proportionate. Bring it right to his eyebrow. Boom. And watch. When you see it, you're gonna be like, oh, okay. It doesn't look pushed back. We're gonna add a little bit of color enhancement because yes, it is a little bit of baby hair right there. So we're just gonna darken that up, and you're gonna see it's just gonna take it to a whole nother level. I'm using the Tune 45 no drip color with the cordless Get Beam compressor, the first one, not the XL. And I'm also using the Sean Cuts Hair official enhancement card. It allows you to get, you know, around the hairlines easier, around the neckline, the beard shape up. It's definitely clutch, So hit up Sean Cuts Hair on Instagram and he'll hook you up. I believe he's selling them. But look at that, boom, that color just takes it to a whole nother level. Guys, it's color enhancement. I'm enhancing my haircut. I'm not fixing anything. I'm not hiding anything. You saw the lineup before. It's just enhancing it and making it darker. The closer you spray, the darker it's gonna apply. The further you spray, you know, then it'll be a little bit lighter. Alright, so right here, and as you know, I have the color on there already. I'm applying water. It's not dripping. It's not coming off the scalp. It's called Tune 45 no drip. Right here, I'm just applying some water. We're gonna go ahead and do some scissor work up top. And again, we're gonna give the illusion from short to long, meaning the longer in the front and shorter in the back. And guys, when cutting curls, when someone says they want to trim, normally what you want to do is cut right where the hair bends. Right where it bends, because right now it's wet, so it's expanding. Whenever it gets dry, it's gonna shrink a lot, guys. So just be careful when it comes to cutting curly hair, because I've learned from mistakes, and I've cut further down from that bend, and it just backfired on me, guys. I'm pretty sure y'all have had the same issue where you cut curly hair wet, and you cut it too short, thinking that you're doing a nice trim, right? But it's not like straight hair. You gotta be careful. It's also better to cut curly hair dry, to be honest with you. But look at his edge up. It's not far back. It's proportionate to his head shape. It's not too close. Because if I would have put it too close and too natural, y'all would have clowned that. So I took my professional opinion, like my professional opinion on how to do this hairline, and I just ran with it.
Oh yeah.
Alright, so right here what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and start the top line of the T. And I kind of wanted it to kind of look like, I guess you could say like a nail in a way, from thick to thin. And then even the bottom from thin to thick. The thickness part is going to be on the bottom. So I just wanted to go with that type of shape for the T. Like kind of like a modern look. I just didn't want to do like a cross. So we went with this look. And it's just a freestyle T. His name starts with a T, Trey. So that's what we went with. And he loved it. And I just added some color enhancement to it to kind of make it pop. My boy feeling himself, man. I love transformations like this. I really do. Especially on kids, man. Back to school haircut. Feeling fresh. I'm sure he's gonna be the talk of the day. It definitely does something for their confidence.
Oh yeah.
But I enjoyed doing this haircut tutorial, this transformation. I hope y'all enjoyed it. This is a finished product, man. My boy's looking like a new person. Hopefully you like, subscribe, share, and comment. And as always, Team Gifted, stay gifted.